what do you like best? I always ask this. What do you like best? The business or the product? I always ask the 2 positive question strategy. What is the 2 positive question strategy? Ask them 2 questions that's positive. What do you like best, the product or business? Guess what the answer is? Product. If you say, I want to, can you meet me today or tomorrow? Both answer positive. You want to come in with a big pack or the bigger pack?
Big pack.
Right?
Big pack or the big pack?
Right? So I always ask the 2 question strategy. If you ask him, what do you think?
Hey.
I'm not thinking. No. This, when someone said, let me think about it, who's said that to you before?
Many.
Let me think about it. You know what our answer is? Automatically. What are you thinking about? And it gets done because they're not really thinking. It's
Yes.
right? So I'm going to bring on Nattida right now. Nattida, she's the master closer. From people saying that I don't want anything to do with your company, they'll come and found the kid. I don't know how she does it. Maybe it's a smile. I don't know what it is. But the thing about Nattida is true. Like, she's very passionate in what to do, and she can let that transfer through the camera, right? So it's really cool. We work together online and offline, and we are like a dynamic duo, and we travel the world to do it. So it's really cool to have your spouse, your wife, your better half, understand our business, and we travel the world together. So this is really cool. We virtually travel the world together to help people find a better way, help people win in life, and kind of experience what network marketing is. I mean, if I didn't do network marketing, I'd probably still be working. I mean, the last company I worked for was Adobe. So, Photoshoppedia. So I managed Adobe in Australia and New Zealand, right? So I would be doing that. But because of network marketing, our family has made about $20+ million in network marketing. And, it's just been incredible. The house, the lifestyle. We were able to fly my wife and I, our kids, business class, not around the world, but on trips. And it's quite funny when we do that because we had, Nattida had 9 grandkids in business class, all under the age of 6. And the businessman in the business class, you'd be like, what's going on here? It's quite funny anyway, so let me bring up Nattida. I know we have a meeting with Mr. Tan, but I want her to come and share with you a little bit. Ask her any questions. Huh?
Oh, about closing?
No, we did closing already.
About closing.
I did the ABC. Yes.
No, wait, what do you want? Hey, what am I sharing about? I just walked in.
Ask her whatever you want to ask.
Oh, you're asking me questions. Ask questions.
No problem.
Any question? How's the Founder's Kit? No, for me, it's not necessarily about Founder's Kit. I always say, I'm sure Chad said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So when you speak to them, like I always speak to their face and to their eyes, I'll say, like, you have to do this. Like, why? Because I know we're going to be able to change your life with this. Because once you look into their eyes and you share with them how much you really care about what it is that they want in their life, they automatically say yes. I always say, whenever I'm closing, I will always say, you know what? When I was in your position, I had 3 main questions that I asked myself before I decided to make a decision. 1, is this easy? 2, can I do this? 3, does it work? And I asked myself that. And once I found that answer, I knew for a fact that Elkin by Design was the answer. 1, is this easy? There's nothing as easy as sharing just a video, a 2-minute video. Like, let the tool do the talking for you. There's nothing as easy as bringing someone and having Khadijah do the presentation. Nothing as easy as sending someone to Zoom. I just send them a link. So easy, right? 2, can I do this? Right? And I said, yes. Why? Because you're not doing it by yourself. You're doing it with all of us. We're here to help you. So it's not just about you. You have help. 3, does it work? Look at all these people. Look at Francis, how much he's making. Look at this person, how much they're making. Look at this person who has success. It works. 25 years. So when you answer those questions for them, they're
Yung
like,
pa-isa
wow,
to.
yes. And then we say like, if not this, then what? If not now, then when?
Yeah.
Right? So when you ask them that question, whenever they give an
Excuse.
objection, my answer is always exactly. So write that word down, exactly.
Exactly.
So when someone says, I have no money.
Exactly.
Yes.
I have no time. Exactly. Why do you do this business? I always say that because when you make them feel like you understand them, like that's when they're like, okay, she understands me or he understands me. And so when you say those things to them, that's when you're like, oh, okay, this person gets me. I don't know if Chad shared with you, even for closing, the 3 F's. Did he share that with you?
No.
No.
So feel, felt, found. So you can
Feel,
see it any way you want,
Three F.
but basically, you say, if someone says, I don't have any money, besides the word exactly, you also can use, oh, I know exactly how you feel. When you say that, they know like you've been where they've been.
Yes.
They know that you understand them. And they said, you know what? I know how you feel. I felt the same way before. But you know what I found? When I started in this business, I didn't have a lot of money at first either. Then I did it part-time. And then I started making more. And I was like, wow, I have extra money to take my kids out. Or I have or someone who's making more, or have extra money to buy a new house. So I feel, felt, found. Same thing with time, with anything. It's always feel, felt, found. I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way before, but you know what I found? And sometimes when you don't have, when someone asks you like, oh, what is the ingredient of Live Extra Young? What's the ingredient of spirulina? And you're not an expert,
Yes.
right? I mean, I know you guys listen to a lot of the doctors and you come to a lot of the meetings that they have here, but sometimes you don't know the answer.
Yes.
So what you say is like, I don't know. It's okay to say I don't know. See, a lot of the times when I started out, especially with myself and Chad, we always felt we needed to know everything, which is not true. People really love the authenticity. So the biggest thing is to say, I don't know. Look, I don't know. But what I do know is that this person lost weight with this product. I don't know. But all I do know is that this person's heart rate got better. I don't know.
Look at his blood.
I don't know, but all I know is that this person made 20,000 ringgit this month. Look, how does this compensation plan work? Why binary? I don't know. All I know is that Francis is a multimillionaire here. You know, so everything is I don't know, but all I do know is blank. So with closing, it's more of, you also have to really, again, when I talked yesterday on stage and I said, it's always about believing. Like you want to be able to believe, right? And it's the passion inside of you, like for you to know without a shadow of a doubt that this is it, that this is the answer. So when you're talking to someone and you're able to basically share like your belief, like that this can help them get there, that's also how you're going to be able to answer, like to close. I always say you have to know that you have the gift. Like as if someone is drowning out, you're in a boat, your friend is drowning out there in their job and their life and everything, right? And they can't swim. So what do? You throw out a lifesaver, right? You have to see that Elkin by Design is the lifesaver. Take it, like you're drowning, take it, right? Because if you have that mentality, and if they decide not to grab on, that's not your fault, but at least you threw that lifesaver in. Right? So that's the mentality that you have to have. It has to be where, like, I'm trying to save your life. If you guys knew that you had a cure for a disease, for example, and you know your friend is dying from a disease, you wouldn't say, oh, do you want to check this out? Come on, La, just come. You're like, you're dying. Take this. Like, you need this. So when you have that and that belief, that's why I say belief is very important. You have to believe that this is the answer for them. So for me and Chad, like we don't allow anything to waver us. When we believe so fully, we can say with confidence, like, this is gonna help you. Like, I don't care what you think, this is it. This is the answer. Like, stop. You know, I'm your friend. Like, this is helping you. Like, I don't care what you do, just give me your credit card, we'll talk about it later.
Closing.
Here, take it. Founder's kit, founder's kit. Save my life.
Founder's kit.
So I would say that's the answer, and you just basically fear of loss. You don't care if someone's gonna come. When we first started, I was always like, if this one person joined my team, I would be a multimillionaire, and I would put so much faith in just one person, right? Where now, and you get scared if they don't come, but now you have to reverse psychology, and you say, well, let me know if you're gonna show up, because if you don't show up, I need to replace you with someone who's willing. And let me know. There's limited spots. Let me know now, because if you're not, I need to replace you with someone who's willing. So when you use the replace word, like, oh, he's gonna replace me? I'm replaceable? So that's when you use the reverse. Me and Chad have used that multiple times, and they truly just say, okay, fine, here. Or sometimes when we invite someone over, we make them responsible for a duty, so that they feel like obligated to come. Like, I don't have the pens. Can you please make sure you bring the pens? I don't have time. Please, can you be the person, or else my meeting is gonna go bad. So then they feel responsible to bring the pens for you. So then they come. So there's so many different psychology things for you to do. But again, with closing, it starts there's all these skill sets and techniques that at the end of the day, it all runs down to your belief. And you'll be able to transfer it. And you have to transfer as if, you have the lifesaver to save them. And once they hear it and they see it and they believe it, that's when they'll come on board.
Application form, right? So when it's A, B, or C at the end, if she's an A, all you do is the pen. If you choose the pen, you need to choose a pen with a cap, right?
Okay.
A pen with not a clicking pen.
Yes.
Okay.
A pen with a cap.
Take the cap.
Take the cap off and give it like this.
Don't keep the pen.
Like that, without the cap.
Actually,
It's a psychology thing, okay? And if they say A, you do this and say, if you only have one guess, you're A, okay, give me your ID, I'll do it for you so you can be number one faster.
Yeah.
And I just take and I fill it out.
So me and Chad will always actually fill it out for the person. Always.
But if you have multiple guests, all three, then you gotta be fair. Say, okay, hey guys, hurry up. Whoever's first, I'll give it to the expert to be. Hey, now, if there be got questions, send them there. But if this is more like a one-on-one situation where it's only you and that person, and they say B, so it's not like you can't send them anywhere, right? So when they say B, I'll be like, okay, Jeannie. So, what do you like best, the business or the product?
Business.
What about the business do you like?
What about business?
Yeah.
Networking. Yes.
Oh, tell me more. What about network marketing? Or what about networking?
What about networking? I heard my friend say $1 million USD. So this
Wow.
is a great opportunity. So I need to know more about
You're a big thinker,
Yes.
right? High five. This is to make them feel good, right? So let me ask you a question. If you do this, do you want to make a little bit of money or a lot of money?
Of course, a lot of
Okay.
money.
So my body language, I always do this automatically. Do you want to make a little bit of money? When your body language does this, a little bit of money or a lot of money? It's just an automatic training that I've been trained so long that I do this, but it's a psychology thing where they'll be like, people want to be open,
Yes.
right? So say, do you want to make a little bit of money or a lot of money?
A lot of money.
A lot. What for?
What for? Actually, this opportunity not for me only, but it's for the people who follow me. They behind. They also need to find a big opportunity. So I'm very important to learn everything and then help them.
Great. So in your current situation, how long would it take for you to accomplish that?
Now, current station for.
Okay, you know what? She's talking as an Alpine by Design leader. But when you have a true prospect here,
Yeah.
I said, do you want to make a little or a lot? They'll say, a lot. And I said, what for? Right? So this is the way you have the connection talking to the person. So just imagine you don't know anything about network marketing.
Okay.
Okay? Let's imagine you are
nak buat rumah, nak
working
bikin
your
tu, nak
normal
bagi
job,
datang
just a
sana
regular person.
lah.
Okay? So,
Sebab kita dah biasa.
okay. Do you want to make a little or a lot?
A lot of money.
A lot of money. What for?
What for? for my dream, for my future, for my family, for my kids.
What type of dream? Tell me.
For my kid education, for
Okay.
overseas,
Okay. Which country?
which country.
So I try to be very specific in their dreams.
If I have a lot of money, I will transfer it to London.
To London. Okay.
Yeah, if just cannot change and then study as a roomie and aviation.
Okay. So in your current situation, how long would it take for you to send your kids to London?
Wow, bagus ni.
Actually, it's like I'm looking now for 10 years. I think the thing is very hard to achieve
Yeah.
because our current our salary just 60% to fulfill all the lifestyle now. The very current, very hard. So that's why I must have a good opportunity to change lifestyle.
You know, here in Alpine by Design, we have so many leaders, and then I'll start talking about story, right? There's a leader, and that's why stories are very important,
Yeah.
right? I'll talk about a leader. Oh, you know, there's this leader, Nattida. She wanted to send her kids to private school, and through our system here in Alpine by Design, from her saying never, in 18 months following our system, she was able to send them to a better school that she even thought she was going to send them. So guess what I'm doing? I'm letting her dream about what she wants to achieve. I say, in your current situation, how long is it going to take? They're going to be like, never. Use the story. Well, here in Alpine by Design, we have a system that can help you get to your dreams faster than never, right?
And then you also say a sentence, that's why you need to do this.
That's why you need to do this,
Yeah, you need
and
to do this.
then I'll do this, I'll push it here, then I keep quiet. Keep quiet.
And do not talk
Do not say anything.
at all.
Now,
Do not talk.
if you were brought here by him, for example, he needs to be trained. Because during this part is very awkward. So awkward that the friend will start talking.
So how's your dog? How's your...
Whoever talks first loses.
Yeah.
So if the person talks, my last hour was wasted. Right? So we all keep quiet. It's right in front here, right? Pen right there. All
Or sometimes he goes to the bathroom.
I'll go.
Oh, give a moment, yeah.
Yeah, just keep quiet. Because guess what? She's deciding right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's deciding right now.
good.
Right? She's thinking about what? Yeah, my kids to London, there's employment because right now it will never happen. That I met that lady Nattida. Yeah, she did. Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
They're making a decision.
Yeah.
You go to the toilet, you come back. There's a toilet rule. First one come back is filled out.
okay.
Or if not filled out, you fill it for them or handle objections. Right? You say, were you serious about sending your kids to school?
Wow,
Like that. Now you re-ask them their dreams.
wow.
Yeah.
We are.
How long the silent moment?
As long as
Yeah.
As long as.
Yeah.
yeah. We do it so often.
Teknik ya, teknik ya.
Decision moment.
Yeah.
Decision moment.
That's the most important. Whoever's around have to stay quiet. Oh, we've done meeting where everybody started going to the toilet.
Kita pakai?
To take away distraction.
Because then they'll close it.
The clothes, you see, they click it, click.
Oh, ada sebab weh.
And,
Aku duduk. Kan?
and then also use a blue pen. A blue pen psychologically gives you more yeses.